Hi, my name is Sharon Boyce, and I'm here to present QDN's e-news for this week. And there's lots of exciting things we've got to actually discuss this week, and that is starting off with the new board, which was elected at the AGM last Saturday. And we had returning Des Ryan, Gary Matthews, and two new directors, Noreen Williams and Talitha Kingsmill. We then had the election of positions on the board, and I was lucky enough to be voted as chairperson, and Jane Britt will be my deputy chairperson for the QDN Boards. And we have two committee chairs, Peter Tully for the Nominations and Performance Committee, and Gary Matthews, re-elected as the head of the Audits and Compliance Committee. We also had the announcement of Paige Armstrong retiring on the 2nd of December. Very sad news. Paige has been with QDN for nearly 10 years, and what an amazing 10 years that has been. Paige is over every issue within the disability community, and she is such an amazing CEO. And we will sorely miss her advice, and her absolute great leadership of QDN. And the board have appointed Michelle Moss to the position of CEO, and this is something we're really excited about as well. Michelle has so many skills, and her and Paige have worked together over the years, and we're really excited to see Michelle stepping up, and we're really happy that she'll be leading QDN into the next number of years. There's lots and lots of things happening in the policy space, and I think it would be really worthwhile to check out the details on the link in this message, which is going to take you to a website where you can find out more detail. But I thought I would summarize the highlights. And the highlights, I guess, have been the federal budget and the information about the Australian government's release on the 25th of October, which had a real focus on the NDIS and housing. We also had the Queensland Housing Summit, and Troy Wolski and Karen Swift represented QDN at the Queensland Housing Summit, which was held recently. And a report will be generated from the discussions at the summit and tabled in Parliament in November. And QDN will share a summary of the key things from our perspective in the coming weeks. 2023 has been announced by the government as the year of accessible tourism in Queensland. Wow, what a great ideal, what a great project, and a great thing for all of us to be involved with. We are all very excited that it has been declared that accessible tourism year in Queensland, and specific funding has also been announced to raise awareness and improve inclusion and accessibility in this space. There's an NDIS update about the taxi subsidy scheme. We know this has been an important issue that QDN has advocated on over the past 7 years, and we can let members know that it has been confirmed that states and the Commonwealth Government and negotiated NDIS participants are currently able to keep their taxi subsidy, which has been extended until 31st of October 23, which was due to finish in October 2022. So that is a really good outcome, but they're still working on a long-term approach to transport supports under the NDIS. And QDN will keep working in this space to make sure Queenslanders with disability who are NDIS participants get access to the transport assistance they need. That is a very interesting area, and we'll be making sure that we are all over this space, looking at rural and remote areas and the linkages between city and rural, and how we can look at long distances, maxi taxes, etc. The COVID-19 health directives end, and the Queensland Government has announced the end of the public health emergency for COVID-19 as of the 31st of October. But there are lots of changes, so please make sure you check them out, and QDN will hold a webinar in coming weeks to update people. As of today, Friday the 11th of November, it has also been suggested that it would maybe a very good idea for people to start to wear masks in public areas again. There has been a real rise in COVID across Australia, and Queensland has had that rise across the state as well. So keep yourselves safe, care for each other, be aware of the changes that are happening, listen really hard for advice that's happening as well, and make sure that you are really on top of the whole, I guess, what's happening in the state at the moment. I think that probably covers off the majority of the news. I'm very excited to be chosen as the chair of the board of QDN, and hopefully moving forward, we will really create a strong and amazing team to really make sure all our members' voices are heard and that we link together across the state to create real change. And QDN will do this, I am sure.